Hi, I'm Brandi, and I'm here today to show you a fun technique called reverse masking. Normally when you do masking, you'll cover up a stamped image so that you can stamp again without stamping on top of the image. This time we're going to create a mask and then stamp in the negative space. So I'm going to start with my butterfly die, and I've got two papers here. This is just a piece of copy paper, and then this is just a scrap of cardstock. I'm going to cut both of them at the same time. Just cut this little butterfly right here. And here are my masks. Now let's go ahead and grab our card. This is just a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Okay, and the first mask that I want to use is the one that's made of cardstock. I'm just going to line it up here so the butterfly is about in the center. And then I'm going to use a few Post-it notes to cover up everything that's white, except the butterfly. So these Post-its are kind of doing double duty. They're going to hold the project down right where I want it, and also they'll cover up the part that I don't want to get color on. Okay, now I've got a little Stampin' Spritzer that I have filled with rubbing alcohol and some Pool Party ink, and I'm just going to spray this till I like the coverage there on the butterfly. Then I can go ahead and remove that right away. See the cool butterfly image? This needs to dry a little bit before I do the next step, so I'll go ahead and grab one that I've already started. The next step, we're going to use the little copy paper mask. I want this one to be super thin so that I can stamp and I won't have too much of a ridge right here for my stamp to try to avoid. Again, I'll use some Post-it notes. Just cover up everything where you don't want the stamping to go. Okay, now the stamp I'm going to use is our fun background stamp. It's called En Francais, and I'll just use it rubber side up. I'm going to add some Island Indigo ink here. And now I'll go ahead and take my cards ready to be stamped and just flip it right over, right onto the stamp. I'm doing it this way so I can make sure and get lots of nice pressure through the mask onto the butterfly shape. Carefully lift it. Now let's see what we've got. So there's my fun little butterfly. Now I finished off this card just by adding a couple of little embellishments. I just used a few of our Stampin' Pearls, and then this teeny tiny little heart punch from the owl punch, and a little glue dot behind it. And that's it. I've got my fun and simple little card. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hope you had fun learning all about reverse masking. Until next time, happy stamping!